people are really afraid to see people grieving.
Yeah.
Right? When somebody dies, people tend to jump and say, be strong, that person's in your heart. I hated that.
I was going to say, what did you want people to tell you? What did you want people, how did you want people to approach you?
Rather than, it's been a while now. So, definitely I can't say that, like any pain in life, time does make it better. Doesn't mean, when you lose someone you love, you will always love them, miss them, but it changes, right? It changes. It's you. I haven't lost a parent, thank God. But when I have that experience, I'm sure it's going to be the same thing. Intense at the beginning, and you slowly learn to adapt. It's like you learn to adapt to this absence, right?
Yeah.
And those things are very, very personal and very different for everyone.
Right.
So for me, what I reject, when people would tell me, be strong, I would just go quiet. But what I did was really retreat. I tried to not engage until I was pretty much ready to be out in the world, because I didn't want anybody telling me how to feel. I didn't want anybody to tell me, you got to do this now and no. Let me be how I want to be, how I want to feel, because this is my pain, my life, and I'm going to travel this road. I'm going to honor it how I want to honor it. So now when I know,
and that's the artist's sensibility, right? Most people who don't have that would try to get every books there are on grieving. Tell me how to feel. What should I think about this? But I feel like an artist goes into herself, right, and tries to figure it out for herself.
Well, no, I can only speak for myself,
right?
Because grieving is a very personal thing. It might be that for somebody else.
True.
Reading books helps.
True.
There are people that decide to go back to work soon after. My case, my experience, I was also tired because I had been traveling internationally, because it was a year of in and out of the hospital. It was physically very brutal. So everybody's different. What I do know, what I have learned, or what I do offer people that I love that lose a loved one at this moment, is I just offer them my love and my condolences. And I don't say, be strong. He's in your heart. Because what somebody did tell me one time, he's in your heart. And I said, no, he's not in my heart. He's dead. That because we don't know where we're at.
Right.
And anything can trigger this incredible fear that we have of grieving.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't that much of a coward facing it. I mean, there were days when, especially those first 6-7 months were just terrible. It could be vicious, but again, it depends on the person. It depends on how people deal with confronting pain. And we're very afraid of it. We're very afraid to deal with that sort of pain, when we know we're not going to see somebody that we love ever again.
I'm just realizing, talking to you, that I said that I had never had anybody close to me die, but when I was in first or second grade, my best friend, who was Korean, I was guess his younger sister, who was a year younger than us, was my girlfriend. And so I'm walking with the three of them home. This is in Chicago. We're walking home, and I kiss her. She goes. They live in an apartment, and I'm talking to my friend. Then he goes, and then I go to my house. Yada yada yada. Later, we're eating dinner at my apartment, and we're watching the news, and my friend's apartment building is on fire. Turns out that my girlfriend died, her mom died, and the baby died. And they lived on the third floor, right on the main street, right on Ashland Avenue. So when they jumped from the mom had fallen asleep smoking a cigarette with the baby. The mattress caught on fire. She died. Baby died. My girlfriend died. The dad and my friend, they jumped from the window. They broke their legs, but they survived. And my whole school, this is back in the day. So this is elementary, middle school. So it goes from K to 8th grade. we had a field trip the day of the funeral, which was at a Catholic church a couple blocks from my school, big Catholic, old Polish Catholic church, cathedral. Um, and I remember one of my earliest memories is the baby coffin, the little white baby coffin coming down the center aisle of the church, you know, and my whole school there. But I didn't cry. I don't remember crying or feeling any type of way about it. It was just something that happened.